MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Interleague Baseball on The Show. Jordan Balazovic, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Digging in, Ramon Laureano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland, the center fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
106.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Number 13 for him on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
So now it's Mark Canha.
The left fielder, number 20.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Balazovic has compiled over 65 innings of work and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Piscotty.
So striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis next to bat. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There to take it in is Mccutcheon now for route number 2.
That is good. The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So digging in now, Matt Chapman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Striding forward for his first chance, Austin Allen. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the A's 3 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Frankie Montes gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. JT Realmuto is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the catcher,
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Mccutcheon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, a double play.
batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies go down quietly there. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Quinn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in for Oakland, Frankie Montes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 3-0. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Laureano's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
The center fielder, Roman Quinn.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Roman Quinn. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Nope, 1-0.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Noisy into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Phil Gosselin. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Ramon Laureano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. To third. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in to bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Bryson Stott, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Line towards center field, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Batting it, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. Full count now, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate now, Jordan Balazovic. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. To second for one. On to first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Mccutcheon. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
1-1 to Andrew Mccutcheon. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Phillies strand one. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And that misses, ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Standing in now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Sheldon Noisy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The A's strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Roman Quinn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Leading off for the Athletics, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First pitch on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Still 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 47, Frankie Montes.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Frankie Montes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. So a 2-out double here gives them some new life here in this 5th inning. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category. And sure enough, his name is right there at the top. So now to the plate, Mark Canha, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Stephen Piscotty stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit, and the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
0-1 the count. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In the air to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Bryson Stott. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Two and 1.
Count is 2-1.
Three and 1.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
A.J. Pollock will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Mccutcheon.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutcheon. From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19, Joe Kelly.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-0 to him now. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. Austin Allen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready on 0-2.
That's a ball. The count is 1-2.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
In now, Sheldon Noisy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Frankie Montes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Hoskins is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. Number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. On he pops it up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Phillies 1. Paul Blackburn will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 58.
Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In the air down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Right fielder. Right.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Chapman in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Davis on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn, and he fouls this one off. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues and another run batted in.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, this is a costly mistake to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Mccutcheon will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 36, Mccutcheon. Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Mccutcheon.
At the plate now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the A's 7 and the Phillies 5. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're getting a lot of loud contact right now, which basically means they're hitting the ball really hard. Of course, the numbers hold up as well. Incredibly, 9 of their hits have been launched off the bat at 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
Number 20.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89, Robert Stock.
He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Goslin ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Stock is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
count, 2-1.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Austin Allen will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They lead it 7-5.
7th inning, correct.
Scott Kingery is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And the count will be full. Popped him up. Allen over to his left. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Mccutcheon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Ready with another 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2, 7-5. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Sheldon Noisy.
And the pitch.
Hey. Yep, that ball went out.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Second baseman.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sheldon Noisy goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Now here's the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit on the ground out to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still up 7-5. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One-0 count. Here it is. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line. That is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kenna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Phil Gosselin. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A ball and a strike now. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now batting, Ramon Laureano. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. Mccutcheon is there and he has it for the out. Standing in, Mark Canha. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Robertson, the former Yankee, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A's are gone in order. They lead. Liam Hendricks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Ready now, Bryson Stott. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Piscotty has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Ronald Torreyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
At the plate, Andrew Mccutcheon. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Philly down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the A's knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Athletics are in first place in the AL West. The Los Angeles Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they pulverized the Braves 12-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Dodgers are atop the NL West. Jacob deGrom grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. As of right now, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, while the Nationals are at the bottom of the division. The San Francisco Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-0. At the start of the day, the Giants are in last place in the NL West, while the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East. The Brewers earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-0. In the standings, the Brewers are atop the NL Central, while the Reds are 4th in the division. The St. Louis Cardinals completed a short 2-game sweep as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-0. It was their 5th straight victory. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Cubs are 3rd in the division. The Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 1-0. As of right now, the Rockies are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. Eduardo Escobar blasted 2 home runs and picked up 3 RBIs in the process as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 7-5. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Diamondbacks are 3rd in the division. The Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-1. As of today, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are 4th in the division. The Boston Red Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pummeled the Yankees 9-2. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, and the Yankees are atop the division. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central, and the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Royals starting pitcher, number 74, collected win number 3 this year, helping the Royals push past the Twins 6-3. As of right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, and the Twins are 2nd in the division. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-6. At the start of the day, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. The Rangers stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Indians 8-6. As of today, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. The Chicago White Sox got 12 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 7-3. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, and the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. As they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine, 8-5. Alex Cobb won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Orioles defeated the Indians 2-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Halos had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 9-7. The Texas Rangers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.